Hello, I'm Laura and I'm here at Cats Protection in Hazelmere, and today I'm here with this lovely girl, Selina, and she's a very old lady and she's very sweet and friendly, so I hope she's going to enjoy the story. Today I've got for you chapter 5 of Elmo Gets Arrested, and this is the chapter where Elmo's arrest happens, so let's find out what happens to poor Elmo. Once again at midnight, the cat team met under the branches of the redwood tree in the garden of the old house. This time though, it was just Sir Jack Rascal, Silky, Midnight and Magic. And here they are, having their meeting. So you see, Sir Jack, we need more specialist help to catch Scarface Sam in the act of stealing fish, said Magic. We've tried to follow him, but he's too clever for that. He knows that we're onto him, Midnight explained. We can't guard everyone's kitchen. People will get suspicious seeing so many cats about, said Silky. Pondered Sir Jack. We can't use Magic's invisibility spell all the time either. Not all cats know of her magic. It's top secret. Quite a problem, but we must save Elmo from being blamed. After a moment's pause, Silky spoke. I have a suggestion, Sir Jack, she said mysteriously, but we need your permission. Sir Jack Rascal turned to look at her. Speak up, Silky, you're a wise cat, almost as wise as me, he said. It will involve a collaboration, sir, a team effort, cats and dogs working together. Sir Jack was silent for a moment before he spoke. It would be unusual, Silky, but not the first time. I remember my father telling a story of cats and dogs working together a long time ago. What's your plan? Come closer, everyone, she whispered. I don't want to take a chance that any other cat will overhear us. You mean Scarface Sam? Asked Magic. You never know what he's up to, she said. He is so sneaky. Magic, why don't you make yourself invisible and just check all around us and in the tree to make sure he's not there, whispered Sir Jack, very, very quietly. In the blink of an eye, Magic disappeared out of sight and Sir Jack, Silky and Midnight waited patiently. A few moments later she was back. All clear, she said. No cat within hearing distance. Right, said Sir Jack. Tell us your plan, Silky. My grandmother told us stories about cats and dogs working together long ago too, Sir Jack. She secretly introduced me to a very old dog called Humphrey. They were friends, much to the surprise of other cats and dogs and people. I've never heard of such a thing, exclaimed Midnight. Grandmother said that we should respect all other creatures, even if they're a different animal to us or a different breed. She explained that the world would be a better place if we were friends with the dogs and helped each other out, explained Silky. Sir Jack nodded and said, people would be wise to do the same, no matter where they come from or what colour their skin is. Look at us. Magic is black. Midnight is black. Magic is tortoiseshell, a mix of colours. Silky is a tabby cat with stripes and swirls of pattern in her coat. I'm a Maine Coon breed, cream and brown. All of us different, but still friends, no matter what colour we are. People should learn from us and be friends with all races. So what are you suggesting, Silky? Asked Magic. I became friends with Humphrey's grandson, the dog Alfie. He and his friends could help us patrol the houses and keep an eye out for Scarface Sam. Good idea, said Sir Jack. That nasty cat will not be expecting dogs to be looking for him because dogs don't like to eat fish. Yes, but they can smell it and they will be able to follow the trail of Scarface Sam to see where he's going. He eats so much he smells of fish himself, Silky told them. Well, cat team, here is the plan, whispered Sir Jack. Silky will contact Alfie the dog and ask for his help. Magic, Midnight, stay near the barge Scarface Sam lives on. Keep an eye on what time he comes and goes. Of course, Magic, make sure you're both invisible using your special magic spell. Instruct the other cats to spread the word to all cats to patrol as many gardens and cat flaps as they can to watch out for him. Yes, sir, All three cats agreed. We'll report back as soon as we have news, said Midnight. Good luck, everyone. We must remember Elmo is relying on us, Silky reminded him. Early the next morning, back in Barry Grove, Silky and Elmo had just finished breakfast when there was a loud knock on the door. Goodness me, who can that be this early in the day, wondered Mrs. Cotton. Don't worry, dear, I'll get it, called out Mr. Cotton. Elmo and Silky sat up, ears pricked up and whiskers twitching. Nobody ever knocked on the door this early. They were very curious, as cats are. Babs, it's the police, called out Mr. Cotton. Come in, we're in the kitchen, he said as he invited the police officer in. Mrs. Cotton turned around to see a familiar face. PC Natalie, the young officer who had helped rescue Elmo 6 months ago from the empty house where he'd been left. Hello, Mrs. Cotton. Hello, Elmo, she said as she bent down to stroke him. What's the problem? Asked Mr. Cotton. Well, we have reports of more fish being stolen, and some not very good news, I'm afraid, she said, glancing at Elmo. This was found in the kitchen of the old house where an old gentleman's supper went missing. From her pocket, she pulled out a bag containing a bundle of orange fluff, looking exactly like Elmo's orange fur. It seems the thief left this behind, she said, looking worryingly at Elmo. Silky came to stand close to Elmo, as if to protect him, and Elmo meowed loudly. It wasn't me, it was Scarface Sam. He took my fur when he scratched my face, Elmo explained in meows to Silky. Elmo, why didn't you tell me? Silky meowed to him. I was afraid he would hurt you, meowed Elmo back, very afraid. All Mr. and Mrs. Cotton and PC Natalie could hear was the two cats meowing loudly. They didn't understand. Oh dear, said Mrs. Cotton, I can't believe Elmo would steal, as she looked at him standing next to Silky in the corner of the kitchen. What are you going to do? Asked Mr. Cotton. I don't believe Elmo would steal either, she said, but finding his fur at the scene of the crime makes it difficult. I'm going to suggest that you keep him under house arrest. I'm being arrested? Elmo meowed loudly to Silky. I suggest you keep him in the house. Don't allow him outside at all. People are very angry that their fish suppers are being stolen. It needs to stop, ordered PC Natalie. He's not going to like that at all, said Mr. Cotton. But that's the only way to be sure if Elmo is the thief or not, explained PC Natalie. If the stealing continues and he is locked up, we will know it's not him, she said. We'll keep you informed. Oh dear, said Mrs. Cotton. It's going to be so hard to keep him in. Poor Elmo, as she walked over and stroked him in sympathy. As PC Natalie left, Elmo and Silky huddled together in the cat bed. What am I going to do, Silky? I can't stay indoors forever and I'm not a thief, cried Elmo, looking frightened and sad. Elmo, trust the cat team. We have a plan to help you and catch that nasty Scarface Sam, she whispered gently to Elmo. Try not to worry too much. He's a bully and bullies always get caught in the end, she reassured him. They both watched as Mr. Cotton locked the cat flap. Silky would have to meow loudly to be let out by herself. Well, thank you for listening to my story. I think Selina's enjoyed it too. I will bring you chapter 6 tomorrow, and I look forward to doing that. Bye for now.